It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have base. Ball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Domingo Germán is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Germán, sneaky, quick fastball, 93 to 95 miles an hour. His best off-speed pitch, though, is the changeup, and it's an advanced changeup for such a young pitcher. Good mix of pitches. One of the things he does, he attacks the strike zone. When he's throwing strikes, he's tough to hit.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up, and there's one away. Stepping into the box, Willy Adames. 3 hits for him in that ball game on Wednesday. A ball and no strikes. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Willy Adames is the second out of the opening frame. In now, Austin Meadows. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
The 0-2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. 1-2, here it is. Meadows at second with 2 down. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first, no score. Blake Snell is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan, any thoughts?
I think they're going to have to start calling this guy Blake Nasty. This guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. In my opinion, the best stuff from the left side in the game right now. Upper to mid-90s fastball, 95 to 98. Good curveball, good changeup, good slider. He throws any pitch at any time for strikes. He's taken that next step. We're talking about a legitimate Cy Young contender year after year. Blake Snell, as good as anybody in the game right now.
Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Here's a pop-up now. Choi is under it to make the catch for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. That'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Count even at 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the catch just shy of the track. Back now for the second inning in the Bronx, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So here's Michael Chavis now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
The first baseman, Luke.
And now pitch on the way.
1-1. Count 1-0.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Oh and 1, here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. He's ready now. The pitch.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
High in the air down the right field line. Into the stands. He got it. The relay, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's 0 for 7. First offering on its way. LeMahieu, a 32-year-old veteran. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
3-0 now. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is top of the third set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Nate Lowe. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Carroll is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
And now pitch on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in a dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, the top of the 3rd inning will continue at least one more batter. At the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. The 2-0 on the way. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter. Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
To the plate now, Brandon Lau. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and a strike.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 4 runs here in this half inning. Lays off 2-2 now. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first.
And he dives to make a spectacular.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their 3rd turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Entering the day, they're among the best teams in the league in avoiding the strikeout. I asked one coach about that earlier, and he said it's not something they harp on too much with the players, but they do have a lineup full of guys who want to compete on every pitch and who have great bat-to-ball skills. He added, not every team is so lucky to have that kind of makeup. Guys?
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Adames picks it up, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Settling in now, Aaron Hicks. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Fastball just inside.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Outside, 3-0 now. Curveball, and he'll just watch this one. 3-1. Men on third with 2 down. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Here now is Mike Zunino.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Down. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Giancarlo Stanton. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Carroll is there, and he has it for the first out. Standing in, Luke Voigt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fastball in there for a called strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And the count will be full. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he loses him on a breaking ball. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Lifted in the air out to center field. Carroll will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Digging in, Corbin Carroll. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Hit on the ground toward the left, reined in, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So the base is empty here with one away, and up next will be Willie Adames. Ball one.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Well, taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Liner toward right center. Hicks is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wachnier.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Andujar, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
He's set, and the pitch. Gio Urshela is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Back to the mound, and they may have him hung up here. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. The Rays 4, and the Yankees nothing. At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Grounded back up the middle. throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, the first base.
Digging in, TB Choi. He singled his last time up. Lifted in the air to center field. Hicks is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Lau. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact. Another full count pitch home. Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of his zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. 2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hard on the ground towards short. Torres brings it in. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Luke Voit. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Inside with the breaking ball. 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if he can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. The 2-1 home. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Runners on first with 1 down. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
From the stretch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. One strike from getting out of this inning, but a big two-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Zach Britton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First pitch on its way. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Mike Zunino will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up. That was a nice job of laying off.
And he fouls this one off. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. 3-1 to him now. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that can run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
The 1-2. It's a sharp slider taken low for a ball. Swinging a soft liner, leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Digging in now, Willie Adames. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa, but they still lead this one 4-2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention
The
please.
pitcher coming on now.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 38, Joe Smith.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Off the plate and low here, ball one. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Smith has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Zunino has it, but no chance to recover. Urshela is on at first after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. 0-1 the count. Nobody out, runner on first. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. On a rope to the second baseman.
Now batting, left fielder.
Striding into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. A good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The runners are at first and third, one away. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
3-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike one.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Tyler Thornburg is called upon to pitch, really needing that. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
2 balls and no strikes.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch. 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's in there at the plate. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
First pitch of the at-bat. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Austin Meadows. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Adam Ottavino is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. LeMahieu ranging into shallow right, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. Runner at second, 1 away, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. From the stretch.
1-1.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. 1-1, a fastball high. 2-1 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And there are 2 away now. Up next for the Rays, Brandon Lau is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. In there, and it's 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And it's quickly 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up, and Boyd will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here. Brad Peacock is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half.
Number 41, Brad Peacock.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And that's out number 1.
Next for the Yankees,
In now is the Yankees. DA. Mike Ford will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Into the box now, Gio Urshela. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Nate Lowe is on deck. Count remains full.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Another one sent foul. High in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down. Estevan Florio.
A defensive change for the Yankees. Now playing right field, number 90, Estevan Florio.
First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
That evens it up, 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning of this season.
Corbin Carroll is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
1-2.
just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
He's got it, and he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Strand just the one. Score remains tied at 4.
Leading off for the Yankees.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That's by him for strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And another foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
And that'll bring in Esteban Florial. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Choi is under it to make the catch for the first out. Now batting, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Popped him up. Lau over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Luke Voigt. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
There's a chin-high slider laid off for a ball. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Willie Adames. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Austin Meadows. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Chapman ready, the 1-1. Back up the middle. And that's the second out. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. He flew out in his last at-bat. High in the air and deep to left center field. And this one is gone. A home run.
Usually in extra innings, you wait around for someone to run into one. He took matters into his own hands. Now it's up to his pitching staff to grab the W.
Ji-Man Choi is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. Diego Castillo takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Lays off 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
2-0 now. Well-thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. Castillo, a 27-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Striding in, Torres. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And this one runs up high, ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Line drive to left. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out. Stepping up now, DJ LeMahieu. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Catch is made, and the Rays make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Brad Peacock gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Diego Castillo closes the door for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. From my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi